So in today's video, we're going to be going over my keyboard and mouse settings since a lot of you wanted them and to know what they are. I really haven't changed that much from my last keyboard and mouse video almost a year ago. I also just want to cover real quick the keyboard and the mouse that I use. What I use for my keyboard is a Wooting 60HE. I've been using that for the past 2 years, and my mouse that I use is a WL mouse Beast X Pro Magnesium gaming mouse, and I had that set to 400 DPI. But without further ado, let's go over them. I just want to clarify one quick thing. We're going to be going over the settings. I'm really not going to do that much talking unless it requires explanation. This, which allows me to slide very fluently, not get dead slides all the time. It's by having a dedicated slide button. So this is a big button that you may want to have in there. You don't have to use shift specifically, but you can use something else. Now, this is a big setting as well. It is switch to melee weapon, and this allows you to not going to end up meleeing the air. This just switch directly to the melee weapon, and this avoids that. That's what I have there. Then this right here is a big setting that I've been messing around with. A lot of the times, considering that they added wall jumping, I felt myself a lot of the times not being able to jump through windows, and I put this on medium, and it's been pretty more consistent getting through windows. Now, these settings are the graphic settings, and I'm gonna go very over them quickly. And there is no really explanation here because I really don't know really what does what. To be quite honest, I just know that this is the settings that I use to uh, value performance over visual quality. Well, I have like a medium between the two. I more so value performance over the visibility, and for visibility as well, I also have NVIDIA filters, and I'm going to throw that up on screen now. Now, those are my NVIDIA filters. Feel free to copy those down. That is what I run and have been running for the past year. Now let me come back to the setting real quick. Is that there was an issue in season 2 specifically? I haven't ran into this anymore, but it was where if I was using fidelity class, I would almost feel like sometimes after being on the game for a while, it'll feel like I'm on a slideshow. So what I would do is I would switch it to NVIDIA DLSS, and then I would switch it back to fidelity cast, and I would go back and forth in between the two, and because they kind of look the exact same in my opinion, and this would fix that said issue of my game feeling like on a slideshow, even though I'm pushing like close to 200 frames. So for those of you who don't know, I use Artist War tune mainly because I use IEMs and I run them on kind of like a higher volume. And if I did that, the gunshots was actually like hurting my ears a little bit. So I got this to be able to lower the gunshot noise down a little bit. I use bass cut. This is tied to the Artist War. And that's what I use. All right, these are my last few settings here. Now this is usable for console as well. And what it does is it makes your game pop. I had this on top of my NVIDIA filters as well. And what you want to do is you can set these to how you want. You gotta do color filter 2. Gotta come down here to color filter settings, color filter 2. Set the color filter target to both, and set both world and interface to 100. Now I have this all set to right, which is default, and then I have this as the custom. And what I changed is I have all these notifications set to the right, except kill streaks. And the reason for that is I already know when all these things happen and end and stuff like that. And it being in the center, to me, sometimes gets in the way when I'm playing. So that's why I have them off to the right.